I want you to pray for the peace of our country. Kenya is an anchor state. Many countries. I spoke to many leaders over the last couple of weeks, and they are looking at Kenya to provide solutions for the peace of our region. From Somalia to Ethiopia to DRC to South Sudan and the whole of this region. The world is looking at us as an anchor state to provide solutions for the challenges of peace we have in our nation. But that spirit of conflict, as you all know, has also come to our country. We lost several people and several policemen yesterday and the day before in Turkana. We are doing what we must do as a government to make sure that we see the last of these kind of things, so that our country can be peaceful, and so that Kenya can play its rightful place, being the anchor state in this region. So pray for our country, so that the spirit of conflict, the spirit of cattle rustling will be defeated. And we are going to work as government to make sure that we deal with that menace, deal with that challenge, so that we can keep peace in our country and make sure that Kenya occupies the place, its rightful place in the community of nations, to provide leadership and to anchor the peace and tranquility of our region. I have given authority for the police to have their own budget. They don't have to wait for the office of the president anymore. Such challenges, they now have their resources and they can deploy them in the best way they know how. And I will be demanding of them results, because they always complain that they were curtailed by the fact that they had to look for resources in the office of the president. I have now separated their budget. They are running their own budget. They are running their own plan, their own strategy, and we will be demanding from them security of Kenyans, because that is their mandate. And I want to pray that the church can pray for a paradigm shift in the economy of our country. Amen. We have laid out good plans, and I can see there is light at the end of the tunnel. Things are difficult, but we will succeed, because we have God on our side. Please pray for our economy. Please remember to pray for our economy. I said, please remember to pray for our economy. Part of the reason why we have borrowed heavily from others is because we haven't been prudent in savings for our own nation. We cannot continue to borrow from the savings of others. If we must borrow, let us borrow from our own savings, so that we can pay interest to our own savers, and we can build our country using our own savings. I am very clear, I am very keen, and I'm sure we will be working with our members of parliament and members of Senate, National Assembly, so that we can provide the framework for Kenya to save, so that we can become good men and women and leave an inheritance for our children. Do you know that everybody who works today in Kenya saves only 200 shillings every month? How much? 200. Not 2,000. 200. Even those who earn 500, 600, 1 million shillings, they save 200 shillings. And somebody has got to say it should stay like that. That is not what savings is all about. So we are re-engineering that whole space, and we want every Kenyan to save. Those who are employed, their employers should also match their savings. And those who are not employed, the government of Kenya will save with them. If any Kenyan saves an amount, the government of Kenya will give them money equivalent to a percentage of their saving to become part of their savings. It is the only way we can build the culture of savings. It is biblical, it is the right thing, it is what countries do, and that's the only way we can stop being slaves of our lenders. And we can instead lend to others.